rántí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kò má sóhun tó dùn jù o. rántí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kò má sóhun tó dùn jù o. pẹ̀nikẹ́ni tó fẹ́ là kó lọ mú tiwa rere ṣe, ìwà ni yóò gbani là bódọ̀lá. rántí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kò má sóhun tó dùn jù o. rántí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kò má sóhun tó dùn jù o. pẹ̀nikẹ́ni tó fẹ́ là kó lọ mú tiwa rere ṣe. tọ́jú ìwà o kò má sọ́nà mìíràn mọ́ o. tọ́jú ìwà o kò má sọ́nà mìíràn mọ́ o. tó tún fi lè rí ìgbádùn tójú ti ìwà rere lọ. ìwà ni yóò gbani là bódọ̀lá. rántí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kò má sóhun tó dùn jù o. rántí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kò má sóhun tó dùn jù o. pẹ̀nikẹ́ni tó fẹ́ là kó lọ mú tiwa rere ṣe. ká má fòyà o, rere ṣáà ní ká tẹ̀lé o. ká má fòyà o, rere ṣáà ní ká tẹ̀lé o. òtítọ́ kò ní padà bókè ní kọ̀la káyé ó fọ́. ìwà ni yóò gbani là bódọ̀lá. rántí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kò má sóhun tó dùn jù o. rántí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kò má sóhun tó dùn jù o. pẹ̀nikẹ́ni tó fẹ́ là kó lọ mú tiwa rere ṣe. pẹ̀nikẹ́ni tó fẹ́ là kó lọ mú tiwa rere ṣe. pẹ̀nikẹ́ni tó fẹ́ là kó lọ mú tiwa rere ṣe. Ọ̀rúnmìlà yí awo ire, Ifá mo ní awo ire bára mi àgbọnnìrègún. ó ní kí ni mo mọ̀ tọ́mọ aráyé ń wù mọ́ni lára. mo ní ọpọ́n ni. ó ní ṣe ni wọ́n fi ń pọ́ni lójú. Ọ̀rúnmìlà yí awo ire, Ifá mo ní awo ire bára mi àgbọnnìrègún. ó ní kí ni mo mọ̀ tọ́mọ aráyé ń wù mọ́ni lára. mo ní igbá ni. ó ní ṣe ni wọ́n fi ń gba tọwọ́ ẹni dànù. Ọ̀rúnmìlà yí awo ire, Ifá mo ní awo ire bára mi àgbọnnìrègún. ó ní kí ni mo mọ̀ tọ́mọ aráyé ń wù mọ́ni lára. mo ní agbọ̀n ni. ó ní ṣe ni wọ́n fi ń gba tọwọ́ ẹni dànù. mo ní Ọ̀rúnmìlà èmi jẹ́wọ́ ọ̀bùn kó o dá mi láṣọró. èmi ò mọ awo ire tọ́mọ aráyé ń wù mọ́ni lára. ó ní ìyẹn ni wọ́n ń pè ní àwúre. mo ṣe ní ìwúre wípé ọdún 2026 tá a wà yìí á bá wa lára mu, á tù wá lára, àárí bá ti ṣe, a máa rí ọ̀nà gbígbà ń bẹ̀ lágbára àwọn tó nílé ayé, lágbára Ọlọ́run ọba Olódùmarè. gbogbo ohun tá a bá ti dáwọ́lé yóò máa yọrí sí rere. bí yóò ṣe rí nìyẹn. Ọ̀rúnmìlà yìí ìta gbangba, Ifá mi ìta gbangba bára mi àgbọnnìrègún. ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bá ti máa lájẹ́ ojúlé ẹni, ó ní ìta gbangba la ti ń ní. Ọ̀rúnmìlà yìí ìta gbangba, Ifá mi ìta gbangba bára mi àgbọnnìrègún. ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bá ti máa ní aya rere ojúlé ẹni, ó ní ìta gbangba la ti ń ní. Ọ̀rúnmìlà yìí ìta gbangba, Ifá mi ìta gbangba bára mi àgbọnnìrègún. ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bá ti máa bímọ rere ojúlé ẹni, ó ní ìta gbangba la ti ń bí. ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bá ti máa níre gbogbo ojúlé ẹni, ó ní ìta gbangba la ti ń ní. ó ṣe ní ìwúre láti gúúsù, láti àríwá, ìlà oòrùn àti ìwọ̀ oòrùn ayé. Olódùmarè adarí rẹ̀ gbogbo sínú ayé wa. àní bá wọn ráre. we will not struggle. This is a new year. This is a new beginning in our life. Today is the second day of the month of January in the year 2026, and currently now is 11:30 p.m. I venerate for you that this year shall be a prosperous year in your life. This year shall be a prosperous year in your family. You will not experience stagnation. You will not experience failure. Whatever you lay your hands upon in this year, you shall experience positivity. You shall experience prosperity. Lágbára Ọlọ́run ọba Olódùmarè. Ọ̀rúnmìlà yí ará ìlódè, Ifá mi èrò ìlódè bára mi àgbọnnìrègún. ó ní ire ajé tó ń bẹ lóde ìlódè, ó ní gbogbo wa lájọ máa ní. Ọ̀rúnmìlà yí ará ìlódè, Ifá mi èrò ìlódè bára mi àgbọnnìrègún. ó ní ire aya rere tí ń bẹ lóde ìlódè, ó ní gbogbo wa lájọ máa ní. ire ọmọ rere, ire gbogbo tí bẹ lóde ìlódé oní gbogbo alájọ máa ní lágbára Ọlọ́run bá lódùmarè. Ire gbogbo àfilé wa ṣe bùgbé, àníri wàhálà, àníri dààmú, àwọn ọmọ wa ò ní ṣàìsàn lágbára àwọn tó nílé ayé. Ọdún 2026 yóò tù wá lára, àbẹ́gbẹ́ pé à á ṣe rere nínú ayé lágbára àwọn tó nílé ayé. Ifá ní ojú ọlá pé ní ṣàwọn wọn lóde adó, ẹ̀là kò ṣípẹ̀rẹ̀ ní ṣàwọn wọn lókè ìjérò, àìkú làgbà ní ṣàwọn wọn nílé ọwọ́rùn ògún àga. Ojú ọlá pé tí ṣàwọn wọn lóde adó ló dífá fún wọn lóde adó níjọ́ tí gbogbo wọn fomi jó ojúsùn gbére èrè ajé. Ẹ̀là kò ṣípẹ̀rẹ̀ tí ṣàwọn wọn lókè ìjérò ló dífá fún wọn lókè ìjérò níjọ́ tí gbogbo wọn fomi jó ojúsùn gbére èrè ọmọ. Àìkú làgbà tí ṣàwọn wọn nílé ọwọ́rùn ògún àga ló dífá fún wọn nílé ọwọ́rùn ògún àga níjọ́ tí gbogbo wọn fomi jó ojúsùn gbére àìníkú mọ́. Wọ́n ní àwọn tí adó, wọ́n ní ẹbọ ti dé kán wárú, àgọ́ràn ẹ̀yẹ lélẹ́bọ, wọ́n sáré sẹ́bọ wọ́n rúbọ, ire ajé fi lé wọn ṣe bùgbé. Àwọn tí òkè ìjérò, wọ́n ní ẹbọ dé kán wárú, òyìkìtì ewúrẹ́ lọ́bọ, wọ́n sáré sẹ́bọ wọ́n rúbọ, ire ọmọ rere fi lé wọn ṣe bùgbé. Àwọn tí ìlà ọ̀ràngún, wọ́n ní ẹbọ dé kán wárú, àgbá àgùntàn lẹ́bọ, wọ́n sáré sẹ́bọ wọ́n rúbọ, ire ẹ̀mí gígùn fi lé wọn ṣe bùgbé. Mo ṣe ní ìwúre lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí, ire ajé, ire ọmọ, ire aya, ire ilé kíkọ́, ire mọ́tò rírà, ire gbogbo àfilé wa ṣe bùgbé ní ọdún 2026 yìí. Bí yóò dẹ̀ ṣe rí nìyẹn lágbára àwọn tó nílé ayé. Eléyìí tí mo sọ yìí, àwọn tó láyé wọ́n bá wa fi àṣẹ sí. Ọ̀rúnmìlà yé àṣẹ mi àṣẹ, yóò gba tọlọ́ta nílé adó. Ọ̀rúnmìlà yé àṣẹ mi àṣẹ, yóò gba tẹrimi lóde ọ̀wọ̀. Ọ̀rúnmìlà yé àṣẹ mi àṣẹ, yóò gba ti pẹ́ẹ̀pẹ́ lóde àṣẹ. Ọ̀rúnmìlà yé àṣẹ mi àṣẹ, yóò gba tàrọ̀ gidigba lóde ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀. Ọ̀rúnmìlà yé àṣẹ mi àṣẹ, yóò gba tó líkì lóde Àkúrẹ́. Ọ̀rúnmìlà yé àṣẹ mi àṣẹ, yóò gba tàràbà lóòtú fẹ̀rẹ́rẹ́, yóò tako òrúlá, òrúlá sogún, yóò tako òròkò, òròkò sọgbọ̀n, yóò takawó yaya, yóò sàádójì ọmọ, èṣe yágúre yágúre kọlọ̀bọ̀. Ifá àwo tẹnu rẹ̀ gbaṣẹ́ kọlọ̀bọ̀. Olódùmarè, eléyìí tí mo wí yìí, ẹ jẹ́ kó wọlé àṣẹ lọ. Ọṣẹ ló ní kó ṣẹ mọ́ gbogbo wa lára, nítorí kóṣẹ ní ti ìlákọ̀ṣẹ. Àbá tí alágẹmọ bá ti dá lòrìṣà kì í gbà. Eléyìí tí mo sọ lónìí, Ọlọ́run ọba Olódùmarè, ẹ̀yin ìyá mi tó ní ilé ayé, tí ń ṣàkóso ilé ayé, ẹ jẹ́ kó wọlé àṣẹ lọ. Àṣẹ, àṣẹ, àṣẹ. Àbọ̀rú, àbọ̀yè, once again, àbọ̀yè bọ́ ṣiṣẹ́, ogbó atọ́, àsúre, ìwòrìwò fún. My name is Babalawo Ọlárewájú Ifá Dámiláre. I am using this medium, this opportunity to welcome you to the year 2026. Today, I want to speak on what I titled Ìwà rere. Ìwà rere. Yorùbá bọ̀, wọ́n ní ìwà rere ni ẹ̀ṣọ́ ènìyàn. You know, I'm a Yoruba man. I'm a Babalawo Onífá. So you permit me, I will speak in Yoruba today. At the same time, I will always speak in English in order for us to be able to understand ourselves. Ìwà rere. Yoruba says, ìwà rere ni ẹ̀ṣọ́ ènìyàn. What is ìwà rere? Ìwà rere simply means good character. Good character. So today, I want to speak on what I titled Good Character. Good character consisted of integrity, honesty, loyalty, respect, I come again. Good character consisted of honesty, integrity, loyalty, humility, ìwà rere. And Yoruba says, ìwà rere ni ẹ̀ṣọ́ ènìyàn. This is the beginning of the new year. You know the life you live from January 1 to December 31, 2025. If you are to judge yourself, you know the remark you can give yourself. So today, I am here to call your attention to the mistakes you made in the previous year. Ìwà rere. Kí ni ìwà rere? Kí ni ìdí tá a fi nílò láti máa wu ìwà rere? Why do we always need to have a good character? Nítorí àwọn ọmọ tá a bí, nítorí ọjọ́ ọ̀la wa, nítorí ibi tá a ti máa bá ara wa nígbà tí a ò mọ̀. Why do we need to possess good character? Because of our children, because of our tomorrow, because of where we shall find ourselves when we least expected. Those are the reasons why we need to possess good character. Ìwà rere. Do not forget, it consists of honesty. It consists of integrity. It consists loyalty. It consists humility. Ìwà rere. Do you possess all this quality in this new year 2026? Do I possess this quality? If the answer is no, that means I need to work on myself. If the answer is no, that means you need to work on yourself. Ìwà rere. Good character. You have to understand that there is nothing we are looking for here on earth if we do not possess a good character. We have zero chance of achieving that which we are looking for. Good character. Are you into fraud? Are you a fraudster? Are you a criminal? Are you an armed robber? Are you a thief? Are you a burglar? Check yourself. Do you possess a good character? You need to challenge yourself. You need to challenge yourself. This is the beginning of another year. Ìwà rere. Good character. Look at the song that I sang. Tọ́jú ìwà o, kò má sọ́nà mìíràn mọ́ o. That is, if you do not keep a good character, there is no other way that you can enjoy life. Tọ́jú ìwà o, kò má sọ́nà mìíràn mọ́ o. Tó tún fi lè rí ìgbádùn tójú ti ìwà rere lọ. If you do not possess a good character, it will be difficult for you to enjoy this life. It will be extremely difficult. So, if you are not fulfilling the destiny that you feel you want to fulfill, if you are not achieving your purpose here on earth, check your character. Do you possess the quality that the Creator actually wants to possess? That is humility, honesty, faithfulness, and so on. Kò sí ọ̀nà mìíràn tá a lè fi gbádùn ayé tó ju ìwà rere lọ. Are you a builder or you are a destroyer? Are you a builder or you are a destroyer? It's a question for you. It's also a question for me. I am not a babalawo. who is looking for money. So if I am actually looking for money, I will always want to tell you what you need to hear in order for you to reach out to me. The energy that I possess is the energy of Orunmila. And who is Orunmila? Orunmila is the prophet of the Creator, the energy of wisdom. So you need to possess the energy of wisdom for you to understand my message. You need to possess the energy of wisdom for you to understand my message. Ìwà rere, good character. A lot of you lack good manners. Are we talking about manner of approach? Are we talking about stealing? Are we talking about intolerance? Are we talking about corruption? All you are looking for is money, money, money. You need to be careful. You need to be careful. This is 2026. Sit yourself down. Ask yourself some questions. Are you doing the right thing? Are you laying a good foundation for your children? Ìwà rere. You can be a pastor, yet you don't possess ìwà rere. You don't possess good character. You can be a babalawo, yet you don't possess good character. You can be an afa, yet you don't possess good character. Ìwà rere. Ìwà rere is a self-determination. You cannot be forced to possess good character. You cannot be forced. Nobody can force you to possess good character. It's a self-determination. When you determine that you want to be the best, you want to be a good leader, you want to possess a good character, nobody will force you, because it's a natural process. Ìwà rere. Today, religion, ẹ̀sìn, has made us to overlook ìwà rere, because we believe whatever we do, in as much we ask for forgiveness, we are forgiven. We are only deceiving ourselves. Let's go to Odwifa Otura Rera. Otura in the right hand, Oguda in the left hand, which is called Otura Rera. Ọ̀rúnmìlà yìí wá sùn, Ifá mi ìwà jí, bára mi àgbọnnìrègún. Ó ní ìgbà tí ìwà ọmọ aláwòrò Ògún tó sùn, ó ní ògùn rẹ̀ ló bá jí. Ọ̀rúnmìlà yìí wá sùn, Ifá mi ìwà jí, bára mi àgbọnnìrègún. Ó ní ìgbà tí ìwà ọmọ aláwòrò Ìjà tó sùn, ó ní ìjà rẹ̀ ló bá jí. Ọ̀rúnmìlà yìí wá sùn, Ifá mi ìwà jí, bára mi àgbọnnìrègún. Ó ní ìgbà tí ìwà ọmọ aláwòrò Ọ̀ṣun sùn, ó ní Ọ̀ṣun ló bá jí. Ó ní ìgbà tí ìwà ọmọ tòun náà sùn, ó lóun Ọ̀rúnmìlà òun Ifá lòun máa bá jí. Mo lọ́rúnmìlà tó bá ṣe bí ìṣe tèmi tọmọ tirẹ̀, kí ni ká fi ṣe? Olóde tó ní ewé òjìjí, olóde tó ní ẹja òjìjí. Mo ní tá a bá ti wá rí Tambodé ńkọ́? Ẹ ṣe òrùnbá mi jí o, òrùnbá mi jí o, òjìjí mọ̀gà, òrùnbá mi jí o. Meaning that a lot of us, ìwà wa ti sùn. Ìwà tá à ń wù ó ti sùn. But we don't know. And there is no way we are going to be living our life when our good character is already asleep. There is tendency for failure. So that is why I am giving us a call of awakening for you to check yourself to know where you got it wrong in the year 2025. For you to be able to make corrections. Ìwà rere. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa ìgbé ayé tá à ń gbé kò ń ṣe ìgbé ayé tó ṣe fi yangàn láwùjọ. Ṣé ká sọ nípa igbó fífà ni? Ká sọ nípa sìgá fífà? Ká sọ nípa ọtí mímu? Ìwà àgbèrè, ìwà panṣágà, àwọn ìwà ìdọ̀tí, ìwà èérí, àwọn ìwà tí kò ṣe é rí mọ́ ọmọlúwàbí. A nílò láti jí gìrì. A nílò láti mọ ohun tá à ń ṣe. Nítorí pé ọdún tuntun la wà yìí, a nílò láti ṣe ìpinnu rere. Ìpinnu tí yóò yí ayé wa padà sí rere. Ìwà rere òun ni ẹ̀ṣọ́ ènìyàn. Wo ìwà rẹ wò. Ǹjẹ́ ò ń gbé ìgbé ayé tó dára bí? Wo ìwà rẹ wò. Ǹjẹ́ ò ń ṣe rere bí? Wo ìwà rẹ wò. Ǹjẹ́ ò kì í ṣe abatẹnijẹ́? You are going to church does not mean that you have a good character. You are a pastor does not mean you have a good character. You are a babalawo does not mean you possess a good character. We always need to question ourselves on daily basis. We always need to ask ourselves questions, challenge ourselves if we are doing the right thing. Tí ìwọ bá rò wípé òun wu ìwà rere, rántí àwọn tó ti kọjá lọ ṣáájú rẹ. Àwọn tó ti wà ní ayé kí ìwọ tó dé sílé ayé. Àwọn bàbá wa, àwọn ìyáláyà wa, ipa wo là ń kọ sí wọn, ìhà wo gan la kọ sí wọn. That is our ancestors. If you do not possess a good relationship with your ancestors, definitely you do not possess a good character. You might think you possess a good character, but you might be a pastor, you might be a babalawo, you might be an afa, you might be woli, you might be anybody claiming to possess a good character. But if you do not have a good relationship with your ancestors, you do not possess a good character. And who are your ancestors? If by today, January 2nd, 2026, your own father, biological father, is no longer here on earth, your own biological mother is no longer here on earth, and you do not create a platform to always remember them, you do not possess a good character. Ìwà rere. Ìwà rere. Àwọn tí wọ́n bí wa, àwọn bàbá wa, àwọn ìyá wa, àwọn tó ti wá sílé ayé ṣáájú wa, ìpìlẹ̀ tí wọ́n fi lélẹ̀ ẹ má jẹ́ kó bàjẹ́ lórí wa. The foundation our ancestors laid, do not let those foundations to be destroyed under us. Today, a lot of us have destroyed our foundation. The foundation your father laid has been destroyed by you. The foundation your own mother laid down has been destroyed. That is why I am calling your attention to this. Ìwà rere. So however you are facing one challenges or the other, question yourself, are you doing the right thing? Do you possess a good character? Do you possess a good attitude? Are you being honest with yourself? Are you being honest with your creator? Are you being honest with your ancestors? You might be into religion, but religion cannot take you anywhere. You might be into religion, but religion cannot take you anywhere. Ìwà rere. Good character. The year 2026 is a year for you to make a reconciliation between you and your Creator. It's a year for you to make a reconciliation between you and your inner being, your spirit being. Because if you do not have a good relationship between yourself, between your physical being and your spiritual being, you do not possess ìwà rere. I come again. If you do not have a good relationship, for example, if I do not have a good relationship between this my physical being and my spirit being, I do not possess ìwà rere. It's very important that every one of us have a relationship with our ancestors and with our spirit being, because every human possesses two beings, the physical being and the spirit being. If the spirit being is not in relationship with the spirit being, there's going to be a problem. There's going to be a division. And once there is division, that is when you will dream and you will not remember the dream. Once there is division, that is when you do things and you don't get it right. Once there is division, that is when you struggle to live a life of freedom. Ìwà rere. Ìwà rere. Ọ̀rúnmìlà yìí orí asúmi báre. Ifá mi orí asúmi báre bára mi àgbọnnìrègún. Olórí torofini sú torofini báre láwùjọ àwọn ọmọ ikú. Ó ní wọ́n fi torofini jẹ lọ́jà láwùjọ àwọn ọmọ ikú. Ó ní igba ọmọ ikú péjọ wọ́n ké torofini kú oríire. Ọ̀rúnmìlà yìí orí asúmi báre. Ifá mi orí asúmi báre bára mi àgbọnnìrègún. Ó ní orí àkàràbá ló sún àkàràbá báre láwùjọ àwọn ọmọ ẹja. Ó ní wọ́n fi àkàràbá jẹ lọ́jà láwùjọ àwọn ọmọ ẹja. Ó ní igba ọmọ ẹja péjọ wọ́n ké àkàràbá kú oríire. That is Ọ̀sá Ìrosùn. That is, if Torofini do not have a good relationship with his inner being, kò lè jẹ lọ́jà. They cannot make him a king. If Akaraba do not have a relationship with her inner being, they cannot make Akaraba the king of fishes in the ocean. So it's very important that you need to have a relationship with your spirit being in order for you to possess ìwà rere. The year 2026 you are in, you need to make a determination. You need to make a decision that whatever you will say will be the truth. That whatever you will do will be the right thing. Ìwà rere. Good character. Good character is more precious than our physical appearance. Good character is more precious than wealth. We need to possess good character. We need to lay down a foundation that our children will always live by. We need to lay down a foundation that our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren will always live by. A good legacy. Ìwà rere. This is 2026, so you need to know exactly what you are doing. Everything is not about money. You cannot wake up every day and you start chasing money. If you do not possess good character, money will not come your way. Because money himself is a spirit. It's a pure spirit. It does not belong to where it's not clean. Ìwà rere. Ìwà rere. Good character. Good character. Ọ̀rúnmìlà yóò di àjíkí bàbá ẹni. Ifá mo ló di àjíkí bàbá ẹni bára mi àgbọnnìrègún. ó ní kí wọ́n sọ fáláwòrò Ògún kó máa jí ní kùtùkùtù òwúrọ̀ kó máa kí bàbá rẹ̀. Ọ̀rúnmìlà yóò di àjẹ́ kí bàbá ẹni, Ifámọ́ ló di àjẹ́ kí bàbá ẹni Báràmí Àgbọnnìrègún. Ó ní kí wọ́n sọ fáláwòrò Ọjà kó jí ní kùtùkùtù òwúrọ̀ kó máa kí bàbá rẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni aláwòrò Ọ̀ṣun ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọmọ akápò tó ń èrìgì àlọ́. That is Ìdí Ìlẹ̀kẹ̀. Today, when was the last time you pick up your phone and call your dad because somebody tell you one bad information about your own father? So today your father is your greatest enemy. Because somebody tell you that your mother is a witch, today your mother is your greatest enemy. If your own mother is going to be your greatest enemy, remember, you spent 9 good months in the stomach of your mother. If she's going to be your enemy, she know what she ought to have done back then. Ìwà rere. Ìwà rere. Good character. Ọ̀rúnmìlà yóò di àlọ́mọ́, Ifámọ́ ló di àlọ́mọ́ Báràmí Àgbọnnìrègún. Ìkan wí sí aláwòrò Ògún kí alọ́mọ́ Ògún rẹ̀ ìgbẹ́ ẹlògún akọjú ègbèsí. That is Ọ̀wọ́nrín Ìwòrì. Ọ̀rúnmìlà yóò di àlọ́mọ́, Ifámọ́ ló di àlọ́mọ́ Báràmí Àgbọnnìrègún. Ìkan wí sí aláwòrò Ọjà kí alọ́mọ́ Ọjà rẹ̀ ìgbẹ́ ẹlògún akọjú ègbèsí. Ìkan wí sí aláwòrò Ọ̀ṣun ṣẹ̀gẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kí alọ́mọ́ Ọ̀ṣun rẹ̀ ìgbẹ́ ẹlọ́ṣun akọjú ègbèsí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọmọ akápò tó ń èrìgì àlọ́. Good character. Do you have a relationship with yourself? Do you have a relationship with your creator? Do you have a relationship with your ancestors? You need to sit down, think about the words of my mouth. Ìwà rere is very important. This is a new year. You need to challenge yourself. 99% of the problem you have today as human are self-caused problems. You know, you people are very religious. So when you are being told in reality, all you have to say is, oh, I reject it in Jesus' name. When somebody tell you this is the reality of life, so, oh, I reject it in Jesus, many things are happening. After rejecting, the reality will still happen. You need to understand how nature works. 99% of your problem are self-caused problems. So, what is the cause of all these problems? When you lack good attitude, when you lack good character, you are bound to have problems. Ìwà rere. Today is the second day of the month of January. I am wishing you people all the best in this year. I am wishing your children the best in this year. I am wishing your family the best in this year. Ìwà rere, good character. Learn to possess a good character. Cultivate a good relationship with your ancestors. They are not your enemy. Religion might suggest that your ancestors are your enemy, but it's a deceit. Ọ̀rúnmìlà yẹ tọ̀ndẹ̀rẹ̀ ní rèmí ẹ̀gbọ́n. That is Ògúndákẹ̀tẹ̀. Ìkan wí sí aláwòrò Ògún kí má tanra rẹ̀ nídìí ògùn rẹ̀ kí ògùn rẹ̀ má bàa tán jẹ́. So a lot of you are deceiving yourself. You need to wake up into reality. You need to live a life that pleases your creator. Everything is not about Ifa divination. Everything is not about sacrifice. Everything is not about going to mountain. Everything is not about using juju. Everything is not about using oshole or whatsoever. All you need is to possess a good attitude, is to possess a good character. Because the Creator never lies. The Creator never changes. We are the one that lies. We are the one that changes. Ìwà rere. Ìwà rere. I've said it now. I will come again. I hope you learn one or two things from the words of my mouth today. Ìwà rere. Thank you very much. I remain Babalawo Olárewájú Ifádamilárè. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Do not forget, ìwà rere, good character. You need to possess good character. Let good character be your watchword in this year 2026. Lay down the foundation of good character for your children, for your wife, for your husband. You need to be a leader in your home. Possess the spirit of leadership. Thank you very much. Aboru, aboye, aboye, bosise, ogbo, ato, asure, iwori, wofun. Thank you.